Hi, everyone. I'm Emily Goldman, and I'm a PhD student in City and Regional Planning. So this presentation is about a series of steps I undertook to take a small project from start to finish. And in this case, that starting point was actually the absence of the data that I wanted, and the end point was an animated map in CUGEO2014, which is a web-based GIS platform. So while the topic, mapping property sales in central Brooklyn, was interesting to me, and hopefully it'll be interesting to you, the really more important aspect of this presentation is about an underlying theme thread throughout, which is the importance and the possibilities of openness and freedom, both in government and technology, that we've talked about quite a bit already today. So as I go through my workflow, acquire, clean, analyze, and visualize, I will be talking about a FOIL request, which I'll explain what I did, and then the use of 3 open source software, OpenRefine, QGIS, and CUGEO2014. I also make use of Excel, so sorry. Okay. A bit of just one slide on background of this. Open data, executive order for New York State, Executive Order 95, signed just last year, requires the state to administer an open data website, requires state agencies to comply with the executive order, and encourages localities and other entities to participate. And by open, in reference to data, we mean machine readable, posted online, free, no restrictions on use, and the metadata is available. When we talk about open source, free and open source software, we're talking about free to share, free to modify, free to share modifications, and free. It's free, no cost. Okay, so as part of my dissertation research, just a small part, which is about historic district preservation in Brooklyn, one of the things I wanted to look at was how the numbers and rates of property sales compared between designated and non-designated areas. So in fishing for this data, what I came to be the closest thing available was this from the New York City Department of Finance, which was not good enough because number one, that did not work. Number one, the neighborhoods, I wanted more fine-grained information than just at the neighborhood level. And I also wanted more information than just type of home being 1, 2, or 3 family homes. I know that there would be dozens of other types that I was interested in seeing. So what I did, and what I encourage everyone else to do at this point, here we go, is file FOIL requests if you can. So in this case, I filed a simple online FOIL request to the Department of Finance asking for this information at the individual building level. And then I kind of forgot about it for a few days, and then a few days later I just checked online and there it was, the tables that I asked for. No word back from them. But anyway, that was pretty amazing. So yeah, good success story with FOIL. So there it was. And this information was available from 2003 to 2014, which is exactly what I asked for. So this is just one table from 1 year. And you can see that, well, you can't see here exactly, but in building class category, it says all 1 family down here, but there are dozens of types throughout this very long sheet. And then more importantly, we have the block and lot information, which is actually way better than getting address data because you can create a unique identifier with that. Address data can be so messy. So with the block and lot data, let's see, what do I have to do? Oh yeah, so, okay, so then, so I had to clean, okay, so the second, so I've acquired my data, the second, clean, okay, cleaning. So I cleaned my data, block and lot, concatenated block and lot, turned it into a unique identifier BBL, and then used OpenRefine also because Excel was giving me some troubles with certain things and OpenRefine was much better. Okay, so once I had all my tables cleaned and prepared, then I brought them into QGIS and used another open data layer called Pluto, which is fascinating. It's every single parcel in all of New York City. I don't know what other municipalities do this, but anyway, then could link all of that together to create a map in QGIS that shows, every parcel sold according to what year. For the rest of this talk, I'm just going to talk about a tiny bit of more analysis that I did at this point, which was to identify the 3 top neighborhoods. And with those 3 top neighborhoods, I brought those into CartoDB and then created a cool animated map using the torque function. And you can go to that site if you want to see it. Okay.